same strategy no matter how many numbers or digits we're multiplying. And that strategy is that we're going to multiply every single digit by every other digit in my multiplication. So, in this example, I've got 347 and it's been multiplied by a single digit, which is the 6. So, in this example, I'm just going to go ahead and multiply every digit by my 6. So 6 times 7 is 42. 2 carry 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus the 4 that we carried is 28. So 8 carry 2. 6 times 3 is 18. Plus the 2 that we carried is 20. And in this particular example, this is my answer. So 347 times 6 is 2082. Alright. Let's move on to our second example. Now here we are multiplying 1263 by 47. So now we have 2 digits, and that means we're going to multiply every digit in this number by the 7, and then we're going to multiply every digit in this number by the 4. So I'm going to start with my 7. So 7 times 3 is 21, so 1 carry 2. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 2 is 44, so 4 carry 4. 7 times 2 is 14, plus the 4 that we carried makes 18, so 8 carry 1. And 7 times 1 is 7, plus the 1 that we carried makes 8. Okay, so that is my 7 multiplying everything. I'm now going to move on to the 4. Now, before we go ahead and multiply everything by the 4, I want us to think about what is this 4 actually representing. And it is representing 40. And the reason is because of its place value. This is 47, so the 4 is in our tens column and it's representing 40. Because of that, we need to account for that in our multiplication. So that means we're going to add a 0 as a placeholder. this question is asking me to multiply 4,158 by 203. And I'm going to use the same strategy. So I'm going to start with the 3, which is in my units column. So 3 times 8 is 24. 4, carry 2. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus the 2 that we carried is 17. So 7, carry 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. And 3 times 4 is 12. Okay. Now I'm moving on to my second digit, which is in my tens column, and ordinarily I would be adding a 0 as a placeholder. Now in this specific case, you don't really need to do that because my digit is a 0, and 0 times anything is going to remain 0. So if I go ahead and I multiply my 0 by every number, I'm just going to stay with zeros. So I'm not going to include those. And now I'm going to move on to the last digit, which is the 2. And the 2 is in the hundreds column. So because it's in the hundreds column, it's got 2 zeros, and I'm going to have to add both of those zeros in here to account for that, because even though it looks as though I'm multiplying every number, or every digit rather, by 2, what I'm actually doing is multiplying it by 200, and therefore I add these 2 zeros. So 2 times 8 is 16. 6, carry 1. 2 times 5 is 10, plus the 1 that we carried is 11. 1, carry 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, so I can now go ahead and add the numbers. So 4 and 0 is 4. 7 and 0 is 7. 4 and 6 is 10. So that's 0, carry 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4, and 8. And that is my answer. So 4,158 times 203 is 844,074. Alright, now moving on to example number 4. Now this question is asking us to multiply 3,124 by 7,806. Okay, so we're going to stick with the same strategy, and we're going to start with the 6, which is in our units column. So 6 times 4 is 24. 4, carry 2. 6 times 2 is 12, plus the 2 that we carried is 14. So 4, carry 1. 6 times 1 is 6, plus the 1 that we carried is 7. And 6 times 3 is 18. So 8, and then this as a 0, so the 0 is in my tens column. I would ordinarily be adding a 0 to account for the fact that I'm in my tens column, and then I would be multiplying this digit by every other digit. But because it's a 0 and 0 times anything stays 0, I'm just not going to include it. So I'm going to move on to my third digit, which is the 8, and the 8 is in the hundreds column, which means that it's really representing 800. So I need to add 2 zeros as placeholders to account for that. So 8 times 4 is 32. So 2 carry 3. 8 times 2 is 16, plus the 3 we carried is 19. So 9 carry 1. 8 times 1 is 8, plus the 1 we carried is 9. 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, now moving on to my next digit, and that is the 7. Now the 7 is in my thousands column, so that means it's representing 7,000, and therefore I need to now put in 3 zeros to account for times 2 is 12, plus the 2 we're carrying is 14. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our second digit, which is a 2, and because it's in my tens column, I'm going to add a 0 as a placeholder. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. So 0, carry 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 times 2 is 4. Now moving on to our last digit, which is a 3, and because it's in my hundreds column, we know it's representing 300, and for that reason we're going to put in 2 zeros as placeholders. So 3 times 1 is 3. Again, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 5, carry 1. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13, so 3, carry 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10, so 0, carry 1. And 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So now we go ahead and add all of my numbers. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 6 plus 2 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 2 plus 3 is 5. 7 plus 0 plus 3 is 10. So that's 0, carry 1. 1 plus 0 plus 9 is 10, plus 5 is 15. 5, carry 1. 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 1 is 11, plus 3 is 14. 4, carry 1. And then 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6, plus 0 remains 6, and I bring down my 7. And so that is my answer. 234,511 multiplied by 326 is 76,450,586. So hopefully that explained long multiplication. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel so you can continue receiving maths content every week. Thank you, as always, for being